Hello, good evening. We are back with more Insurmountable, because we have been having an absolute blast with it. When last we played, we unlocked new characters, checked them out, and we took on another side quest mission where we made it to the top of the mountain, and didn't have time to make the descent back to the extraction point. So when I hit continue, hopefully that's going to come up where we left it. Hey, right where we left off. Excellent. Alright. So our stats aren't too bad. Our energy is low. We're pretty well geared up. We have a full inventory. We have 6 tent uses. Holy cow. Alright. We need to get over there. So I'm thinking we're going to take this back path down because we can hit up some points of interest along the way. It's like there's some blocked areas, but not a ton, so shouldn't be too bad. Let's start making our way down and see how it goes. Nothing of note here. I think we're probably going to want to just head straight down and for here. Let's sleep. Get through the nighttime, get some energy back. It's a nice clear day. Yeah, I don't think we want to bother trying to go over to that. Let's also use our climbing rope. And we're pretty good on warmth, so let's do this and save some energy. Keep wanting to WASDA for camera. Alright, let's start heading down. Just want to scope out my paths a little bit. You see footprints in the snow in front of you. They've almost been swept away by the wind, but they're clearly human and very large, like those of a giant, and it would appear that this giant is wandering around barefoot. You follow the tracks to a crevasse where they end. At the bottom of the crevasse, you can make out a scrap of cloth. Did someone fall down there? Let's find out. Woman's corpse? Oh no! Oh, it's the zoology one. We got a warm hat that I don't have room for, and... well, I shouldn't need the oxygen mask, because we're going to be getting out of the death zone pretty quick. Let's do that. I'm gonna start summarizing the events I know I've read aloud before. Let's take a quick pit stop here. It's Comet. We got sanity and XP. Alright. Head back this way. Stone circle. Let's stay and examine. We got some equipment. That's okay. Actually, we're probably about done with ice, so sure. We'll do that. Hello, welcome on in. Just got started. Made our way down the mountain. We're hitting up some points of interest on the way to our extraction point. Let's stay and look around for the fallen antenna. Just XP. Trying to escape from lava? Oh goodness. Well, I hope that the person you were watching successfully escaped lava. Icefall. We'll check the slope. The columns of ice shimmer blue, a sight that brings tears of joy to your eyes and fills you with respect. As you are walking, one of the ice spikes breaks off and comes crashing down next to you. You stand rooted to the spot. Your body would have been crushed if the ice hadn't missed you by mere feet. You decide not to press your luck and continue on the journey. Hello, hello! Welcome on in! We are playing Insurmountable. It is a mountain climbing roguelite that is quite fantastic. Yeah! You made it on in! That's exciting! Let's pray to the shrine for energy. Let's lay down and sleep in the cave. Let's just sleep briefly, because then we'll still have some daylight. Okay. Let's hop to here, see if we have an interesting event. Your boots crunch as you walk across a snowy plain. Suddenly, the ground gives way beneath you. You sink up to your neck in snow and can hardly move. Only your arms are free. I dig my way out. You scoop the snow aside with your bare hands. The cold in your fingers becomes unbearable, eating deep into the tissue. Finally, you once again have enough room to move and are able to heave your body over the edge. Hooray, we didn't die. Always a success in this game. I don't think there's any just you die things, but I'm gonna remain paranoid that that's the case. We're gonna go in here because we have flashlight. We got provisions. We got more bird tea, which is good because we need the body temperature. We have determined that since we keep reliably finding mugs of tea in a bird's nest, that clearly the only explanation is all the tea in the game is being brewed by birds. I also have no idea where my extraction point is. Is that where I'm supposed to be going? Whoops. We went way off path. No, well. We'll keep making our way. Womp womp. Yeah, we're in the death zone. And we're back out of the death zone. More experience. Yep. Faint shimmer of light. It's fireflies. We leveled up. I'm actually gonna keep going. It's nighttime, but it's gonna be stormy tomorrow, so I'd like to get as much done as we can. So with that in mind, I'm actually gonna do the preserve energy. Because we have, more ground to cover than I anticipated. Because I went the wrong way. Old woman, sit and recharge strength, and we regain warmth. Excellent. Alright, I think we can get through that way. Excellent. There's a cave there, but that's okay. We'll just keep going. Okay. Now the bad part about being in a crevasse. There we go. Oh, there was an item there, too. Well, I mean, if we're already super out of the way and just going a ton out of the way anyway. Camera. Camera, please. Let's do it. We've got 5 uses of tent. It'll be fine. It'll be totally worth it. We're gonna explore the tunnel because we have a flashlight. I use my flashlight. Got a box of provisions. See? Everything's great. We'll use this O2 canister, and we'll use this can of food. We're still gonna just keep on trucking here. Let's see what we got here. Besides, maybe we'll get some new events and figure out some more deep mountain lore. Look, it's bird tea. Yeah, bird tea. Okay. It is snowy and stormy and awful. Difficult to see. Do you know someone with a pigeon who fiercely guards tea bags in their kitchen? I believe that entirely. I have absolutely no trouble believing that. Is that someone you? I've seen when the birds try to help on camera. It's not that. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past your birds either. Have some tea. Mountaineer Bows continues on his way. Sanity and XP. Since we're out of tea, let's put on the warm boots. Okay, am I still going the correct direction? Ish. Okay. Either I can try to go up and over that way or down and around. I think up and over might be closer at this point because we're already right here. So let's do that. A glacier extends as far as the eye can see, gripping the sides of the mountain, and you're standing right in the middle of it. You know that ice is constantly moving and could split at any moment, swallowing you up into a crevasse. There's only one way out. Forwards. But how? Hurry or exercise caution. Adrenaline is pumping through your veins. I go carefully. Hello again, welcome on in. The tremors in the earth are getting stronger, but you don't let yourself get flustered. You are diligently checking the ice when the ground opens up and you slide into a crevasse. You are still tending to your bloody knee when you notice the walls of ice shifting and the rift above you growing narrower. Is your body going to be crushed? All your bones broken? Just in time, you climb out of the crevasse and escape a crushing fate. Chewie, shut down all of the garbage compactors on detention level... I don't remember what level garbage compactors are on. I'm a fake nerd girl. because, you know, that's a thing. Alright, big wide fault. Let's explore the fault, even though it usually ends up badly. But I have a flashlight. Flashlight's gonna be just standard kit forever, because holy cow. We got the same oxygen mask that we dumped off earlier, that we will continue to dump off. Flashlight is OP. Let's go ahead and rest to get through. Let's do a long rest so we get through most of the night and get through this storm, just so we can see. Oh, we're almost there. It's literally right there. Well, I mean, more stuff first, right? You encounter the cloaked mountaineer again. He is holding a vacuum flask filled with tea in his hands, which he passes to you. Then he pulls out some herbs and a torch and offers them to you alternately. I only want the tea. That's fine. I don't have room anyway. The mountaineer smiles and bows. He then continues on his way. Updated your PC to Windows 11? I have not yet updated mine. I tend to be a little slow on going to, we're gonna follow the cable. OS upgrades for stability reasons. Let's climb down. Especially with all the, specialty hardware and software I do. Yeah, usually the upgrade goes quickly, or smoothly. It's the, all the software and driver compatibility issues that I get leery of. You have reached your goal. Your body feels weak, but your heart is jumping for joy. You know that the mountain is a merciless foe, but this time around you have defeated it. Now we have Wibbly time loop! Woo! Wibble, 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 wibble time loop. I think that was the noise it made. Something like that. It's very important that I attempt to have consistency in my dumb jokes. Experienced 45 events. Jeez. Hey, character level up. Nice. I'm glad it fixed a audio driver bug for ya. Well done. You're a fantastic mountaineer. If you keep making such good progress, we'll break out of the time loop for sure. Team upgrades. Okay, so we have no terrain knowledge, no environmental, we have event knowledge. Let's just keep upgrading the event knowledge stuff, because that seems to have served us well. Okay, character upgrades. Adventurer. I mean, this one is called Thick Skin, and it shows a torso, and it's reduced health loss in events. I probably am obligated to take it. After the past few climbs. I kept targeting my poor torso. Let's get some just raw stat upgrade here. And then for journalist, for the sake of my torso, indeed. Sanity gain, sanity gain. Whenever you reach a point of interest, gain 12 energy. Heck yeah. Okay. Torso go brrr. Except brrr, because it's cold. You get it? Alright. I think it randomizes the, bonus mission stuff. Because I don't think it had the journalist before, but... Okay. Like the journalist. Is this the loadout we want? Probably. Yeah. That looks good. You gaze at the endless mountain vista. Somewhere out there are strange apparitions, smaller anomalies that are connected in some way to the time loop. You have to seek them out and find out more about them, and you have to learn to use them to your advantage. They may be able to help you get better, stronger, faster, and worth $6 million? Limestone cave. Calm and relaxed. I'll take my immediate level up, thank you. Let's do more O2. This is going to be one where we do lots of aimless wandering, because we have to find the things with the, whatever it was called. Transmitter? Probably a transmitter. Okay, that way. But we're going to hit these points of interest on the way. Get mad XP, yo. I don't know what happens when I pull on the cable. Let's find out. You feel the resistance. You tug again as hard as you can. You did it. The cable comes loose. You pull and pull until finally a bag of provisions lands in your hands. You have no idea who tied it to the end of the cable or why, but you'll take what you can get. Neat. Alright, so we're gonna take the adventure long buff, as we tend to do. Oh, faint light in the distance. It's never been a land anglerfish yet, but maybe this time. Oh, this is a new one. Without letting the light out of your sight, you walk straight towards it. But you aren't paying attention to where you put your feet and you stumble. You catch yourself, but the light is gone. Confused, you look around and realize you have lost your way. Well, at least we had that experience. Okay, so, camera. Camera Y. So I need to be using V better, because it's less susceptible to getting caught on things. No land anglerfish, but yes, will-o'-the-wisp. You say will-o'-the-wisp, I say land anglerfish. Let's call the whole thing off. Okay. That's how the song goes. Camera Y. There we go. Alright. No. Oh, I guess I do have to go around to go that way, because this eventually blocks off. Infuriating. I am there. Why can't I... Oh, that's why. Yeah, that is a dead end. Okay. Icefall. I approached camp. How breathtaking and surreal. The sight of the ice tower captivates you. You're distracted just a second when something hits you on the head. Dang it, that was the one we had before, but I thought it was not the one that got me injured. Oh well. Oh, we have a level up. Yes. We'll do this one. It's the Tanabata tree. We'll take our health. As you attempt to jump over a pile of debris, you slip and catch your foot in a crack between the rocks. Your ankle is in agony. Clear away the rubble. You laboriously clear the rubble rock by rock. You don't want to take any risks, just in case your ankle is sprained. It takes a while, but eventually the crack is wide enough for you to gingerly pull your foot free. You check it, just a graze. Good. Burning wood. I call out in case the owner is nearby. No response. Oh, it's the friendly one, not the guy who yells at me and chases me off. Yeah. More O2. Oh, it's the pretty frost rock that I end up busting. Abandoned relay station. Stay and look around. Level up. So much XP. Okay, so these are just going to be for one day. So let's do reduced XP or energy cost. Oh, the XP. Oh, there's my first spot. As well as all the stat gains I'm getting from leveling up and hitting the points of interest. Do I have anything I'd want to trade? Not really, maybe the bandage. She would like a tent. No, I don't want to trade. Always with the wanting my tent. The landscape blurs in front of you as if you were staring through a sheet of ice. You squint. The icy surface turns out to be a shimmering but porous dome-shaped structure enveloped by enveloping the snowy cliffs. I cannot talk tonight. Excellent. An anomaly, no doubt about it. You reach your hand into the anomaly and feel a pleasant warmth caress your fingertips. As if by magic, one foot also moves into the anomaly, then the other. Inside, you are surrounded by blue light. You breathe deeply and regain... sanity. I went into a time anomaly and came out more sane? I have questions. Okay, so we're going to be going that way. So let's go up here. Oh, death zone. Increased energy cost. Oh, it's the bunny. I have an injured leg because there is a bunny that startled me. Ooh, I can heal him. Yes. I have a bandage. Hooray! Ooh, I got the walking stick. See, I didn't even have to trade my tent for it. Alright. Triangulate the next anomaly to stick my feet into carelessly. Yes, that is a very nice ice texture. There we go. It's this general direction. I mean, there's a shrine and a wonder not too far out of the way. Let's do it. Those tend to be really good XP spots. You discover a tree. You do not know how it could survive at this altitude, but the sight of it comforts you. You could say it fills me with determination. Reduced energy cost in the death zone. I mean, it's no plate of frozen spaghetti, but we take our determination where we can get it. Nice old lady, I get warmth. And it's a comet. It's so pretty. Okay. It's spaghetti earlier and I'm frozen. Does that count for anything? Yes. You fill me with determination. Good job. I think I'm still going the right way. Oh, yeah. Shooting stars. We make a wish for... sanity. Once we're not just slam dunking energy for all these options. You know what, even if I find it, I'm not going to be able to see where I'm going. I think it's up this way. Glacial Lake. Take a detour. We take safe options when we have the resources to. There's the fire. We regain warmth. Unless it's sneaking by a sleeping bear. I mean, yes. Alright, so we're gonna be going that way. Let's see if we can hit this up along the way. Nope, not worth it. Okay. Oh, there it is. I mean, I did repeatedly state while we were doing it that it was a terrible idea, so, you know, that makes up for it, right? The icy wind blasts your face as you traverse a canyon. A bright jingling accompanies you. You look up and see glittering icicles hanging from the overhangs, moving gently. At that moment, a falling spike grazes your face, leaving a bloody scratch. It almost hit you in the eye. But it wasn't my torso. Yes? Excellent. Glad I know the rules of common sense, obviously. Actually, I just saw a cave over here, too. And that's fairly far, and we haven't used a tent yet, and we'll probably get some energy back from the event here. You reach a wide-open plain, but suddenly lightning shoots out of the ground. Some kind of see-through ice cloud rises up and moves slowly towards you. You have found the anomaly. Or did it find you? I stay still and wait to see what happens. You close your eyes as the cloud surrounds you. Thoughts race through your head. Memories, but they are not your memories. You feel a strange sense of connection to the mountain, to all the people and all the creatures that live here. You have become a part of them, and they have become a part of you. You are no longer alone. The thought gives you strength. Yay! We leveled up. Conserve strength. Stay warm. That's more relevant here. Okay. One more. Oh. I can't use it with... There we go. That way. Okay. Alright, let's go to here. For some reason this is going to take a ton of energy. Oh, probably because it's climbing up on ice. Ooh, what's this? Deer stand. We continue our journey. Can I make it to there? I can. Stone circle. Stay and examine. Visions. We got O2. Okay. Okay, I've got a better idea of what I'm looking at now. Let's go here and then here. That should work out pretty nicely. A nice little land bridge here. Shooting stars. Get some energy back. Oh, we're not waking up the stranger. We'll just leave. We don't need the, rest. It's a nice day. Take advantage of it. Tanabata tree. More energy. Oh, there's a lot of icons over there. That's okay. Oh, this is a dead end here anyway. Alright, well, let's go here. So much for the land bridge. Tea. We'll dig. Ooh, you dig in the snow until your hands grab hold of a piece of fabric. You continue to dig and finally pull a stranger out of the snow. He is breathing and conscious with no obvious injuries. Exhausted but overjoyed, he hands you a gift, which you gratefully accept. It's tea and snow boots. We found a person. Hey, we didn't have shoes on. Let's do controlled breathing. Just dig a whole person out of the snow, it's fine. Yep. I guess we need to get over... Dang it. That way. Let's go to here. It's night. There's a storm tomorrow. Oh, the lonely grave. We'll search for clues. We'll take the equipment. And then continue on our journey and also hydrate. Hey, protective helmet. We'll actually wear it this time, too. Because we're doing excellent on O2. We don't have a warmth hat. There, all the times the game has given me the protective helmet, we're actually going to wear it. Oh, let's stop them. Ooh, yep, that's right. Chest pain, but we get stuff. We get an entire tent. Nice. You march up a hill where the wind has left wavy patterns in the snow cover. Endless, uniform. Hypnotized, you take one step after the other. Suddenly you slip and land on your behind. You slide down the slope at breakneck speed, your arms flailing wildly. Finally, you come to a stop, your heart pounding against your ribs. That was close. I can sympathize with that. I get that issue on the road sometimes when it's blowing snow like that across the road. I have to find something to focus on to make sure it doesn't catch my attention too much. Let's sleep. Let's do a brief sleep. Should be plenty. It's one of those things where it's not dangerous, but it definitely is something I need to be aware of and focus on the road when that happens. Okay, this way. Back in the dust zone. We'll hit up this shrine. There's a shooting star. Look, you can make it out amidst all the snow. We'll take sanity. Let's go this way. Oh, there's our third anomaly. You discover the remains of a mountaineer. His skin is gray and cold. We will thoroughly search. Hey, more bird tea. We got so much bird tea. Hold up. Conserve strength. Okay. Scoot over to anomaly number 3. Like Mambo number 5, but less catchy. In front of you is a dome-like structure made of glittering ice. No, not ice. The surface is as soft and yielding as water. You know precisely what you have found. An anomaly. Heart pounding, you walk into the structure. Bright light blinds you. Once your eyes have adjusted, you see there are shapes forming on the shell, lines and circles that come together to form sketches of bears, rabbits, and even goats. They come to life, jump and frolic around you, as if inviting you to dance. You begin to move with them, and your spirits flow together. An ancient power. It is benevolent and grants you sanity. We're dancing. Wow, we have a long way to go to get out of here. Alright. Let's go to here. 'Cause I can't see anything. Okay, against my better judgment, I'm gonna go inside. We heard the snarling, and we saw there was a cougar in there. But I want to see what happens if we go inside. You slip through the narrow entrance. On the other side, there is a room whose proportions take you by surprise, hidden from the outside and reaching deep into the mountain. You look around. There are monitors mounted on a wall, and next to them you find maps of mountains and technical blueprints for what appear to be antennas. You hear another snarl. Silently, you make your way to the exit, picking up a few provisions on your way. Hooray! We didn't get eaten by a cougar. You are crawling up a slope on all fours when you feel a trembling beneath you. A boulder the size of a wagon wheel is rolling straight toward you. Leap out of the way. You're just not allowed to stay long. Yep. You fling yourself out of the way at the last second, but smash your shoulder against the solid ground in the process. You open your jacket and rub the injured spot as blood pours into your soft tissues, turning your skin black and blue. You'll be feeling that bruise for a long time yet. I said it was my shoulder. Apparently I sprained my ankle. Okay. Trade. No. Well, I mean, I do have 2 tents, but... No. It's the principle of the thing. Saddlebag. Faded hoofprints. You find some herbs in the saddlebag. Moon herb. Okay. Now. We're still going the right way. It's a miracle. Ooh, a wonder. I might check out that cave, too. Glacial cave. With blue walls. Yay, sanity. We'll gain more body temperature while moving. That seems useful. Yep, we're still not waking up the stranger. We'll just leave. We did that once and they got mad and I felt bad. It's probably a good result too, but meh. More tea. So much tea. We'll search the tents. We got the tea. We have a lot of tea. Holy cow. Okay. What happens if I just click over here? Oh, there's a wonder. We're gonna go there first. Oh, it got dark out. Okay. I was concerned about what was happening there for a moment. Glacier. We'll go around. That'll get us through most of the night. It'll be nice out tomorrow. Limestone Cave. Sanity and XP. Sometimes the sun needs to sleep. I mean, fair. But what if not sun sleep time? Wind chime tree. Get some sanity. You know what? Let's sleep briefly. Get our energy back. And get it to be daytime so we can see. There we go. Much better. That conversation point of interest is pretty far out of the way. I'll just go up here. Plus there's a lot of impassable junk around here. And there is our exit. You pause briefly to look around. You are considering taking a break as a shrill siren starts ringing in your ears. Time loop! Woo! We did it. I think that's all the side quests for the first area, too. Nice, we got some character level ups. Got some terrain knowledge. I think you've understood what really matters up here. The willingness to learn and adapt to new and unexpected situations. Okay, let's take a little bit of reduction on energy cost on these two. Okay, adventure. Well, I mean, we probably want diamond torso protection. That just seems on brand. Let's do our max sanity for the scientist and for the journalist. -1 energy cost on all terrain. Yes. Alright. Hooray, that's all the side missions. Let's move on to Mountain 2. There's supposedly an antenna high up on the summit that's amplifying the electromagnetic radiation. You need to find out what effect it has on the amulet. Very rough terrain, very thin air, very eerie surroundings. Oh, I see. I choose one of these three. Okay, that's why it's saying click to choose a route. Well, we could do the sanity one and take the scientist who has massive sanity. Yeah, let's do that. Seems prudent. With that in mind, do we want to swap out any gear for other gear? I think we're good with this. I like this loadout. Alright, let's do it. It's just a little ways away. The cliff face rises impressively above you. It all seems surreal, so incredible. The research station, the time loop. What have you gotten yourself into? Cold air flows into your lungs, and now, to top it all off, you have to think your way into an experiment with an antenna at the top of the mountain. You gaze down at the glowing green stone. Even if that woman's theory is correct and the stone is charged with radiation, why would that affect the time loop? Are you putting your life in danger? Yeah, probably. You take a deep breath, then give yourself a shake. Waiting here twiddling your thumbs is not an option. Better to face your fate. Okay. Oh, it's so nice and pleasant behind us. We can't just have a nice stroll on those hills. There might be radiation over there. A golden eagle suddenly lands in front of you, its wings carrying it majestically to the ground. Fascinated, you watch it, and it watches you too, unafraid. You can't explain it, but the encounter feels magical. Fully wrapped up in the mountain, or in this moment, you regain sanity, I guess, because I've lost a tiny amount. Okay. Let's start hitting up points of interest and go towards the tall mountain. Strange tracks. You pull your hood down around your face, and as you glance at the ground, you notice some tracks in the snow. The paw prints look like they belong to a bear, but the pattern is unusual, as if the bear was walking on its hind legs. Well, obviously we're going to follow the tracks. The tracks lead you to a cave. A steaming kettle hangs over a fire pit. Next to the fire sits a figure, draped from head to toe in animal furs. A hermit. Could this be your bear? I guess I'm just going to talk to him. I don't have any of those items. You call out to the hermit, but he doesn't react. His face is obscured by a wild thatch of beard, making it impossible for you to read his facial expressions. As you take a step towards him, he suddenly leaps up and vanishes into his cave. A few seconds later, you hear disturbing growls and bellows coming from inside. You decide it's probably not best to disturb him. I eat some of the stew. Okay. Bear track boots or a werebear, both are possible. Yes, they are both equally possible. Why can I not get to... Hang on. I get new music. Yeah. Crystalline frost. We examine them. You stare at the patterns of frost transfixed. They may just be collections of water molecules, but they symbolize the beauty and diversity of life. The longer you gaze at them, the stronger you feel. Yes, fractals in nature is a real thing, and it's very cool. Let's take controlled breathing. Let's hop up to this cave. Dry and sheltered from the wind. And we'll just leave it be. Okay, the frozen river is very cool. I can go more directly, or I can go around and get a bunch of stuff. I mean, probably a bunch of stuff. So we've got a long journey. Yeah, let's go around this way. Oh no, we're gonna hurry so that we don't squish him with a rock, because, yeah. We squished him with a rock last time because I clicked the wrong button and it was real bad. At the foot of a slope, you stumble across the remains of a building. Did it belong to the occupying forces? Parts of it are completely buried under rock. There must have been a landslide. Between the rubble, you can see a few electronic devices and small metal containers. You could go down there and search for provisions. Yep, let's do it. You're walking carefully over the rubble when your attention is grabbed by a scrap of cloth. You move closer and discover human remains. You breathe in sharply, shocked, and try not to disturb the body. Who was this person? Were they part of the occupying force? Or a looter like you? You decide to turn back immediately before you end up like this poor soul. But they might have had gear. Didn't even look. Could have been a sweet pair of boots. You reach a small plateau where the steep rock walls provide natural protection from the icy wind. A good place to take a break. A long extinguished fire suggests you're not the first to rest here. Yeah, we'll take a break. Other mountaineers have sat here before you to recover from their exertions. You wonder who they were, what they were doing here. Take a look around. In a gap between two rocks, you find some empty cans of beans. Their expiration date is listed as 50 years ago. Probably a group of mountaineers, judging by the number of cans. How strange. You take a look around and discover more provisions that will be useful as you continue your journey. Oh, I don't get any 50-year-old beans. Nope, just no 2-tank. Let's take warm thoughts. And we're not going to go back for that one, but these two are pretty close by. By pretty close by, I mean not really. Let's just go this way. Very light. Let's approach it. It's fireflies. Someday land anglerfish. Someday. Let's go check out this cave. It's out of the way, but we'll be able to rest up. While moving through rough, stony terrain, you step on a treacherous piece of rock, twisting your ankle. Well, now we might want to rest just to not have that forever. There is something on the ground in front of you. You reach down to find a can of beans that expired 50 years ago. Just like the ones you found in the gap between the rocks on the little plateau, only this one is still closed. We should probably not. You would never touch a can of beans that must be well past its expiry date. The thought of it alone is enough to make your stomach churn. Hey, we gained sanity from not eating ancient beans. Magnus Archives? Not familiar. Stay warm. But time loop? I mean, yes. But I didn't really need the energy, so it didn't seem worth the risk. Explore the vault. We have flashlight, we have a flashlight. We have a flashlight and got tea. Oh, it's a horror podcast? Let's sleep briefly. It's stormy, but we don't have much left of our sprained ankle. We got our energy back. And we cannot see. Okay. Do. Let's see, where is our... Wow, we can't even see our goal. I think it was that way. It was probably that way. Let's start heading toward that way. Oh, goodness. Definitely not worth it. Let's go up here. That's probably not going to be... Well, that's not too bad. We'll stay at lower elevation. The first episode is in fact called Anglerfish. Amazing. Unknown fruit. We'll eat one. I will stop eating them. Where? Let's go up here. I think I want to keep going up here. Ooh, there's a monolith. Or a shrine. Oh, that's on the next peak over. Alright, we'll go back up here. A little hard to see what with all the snow and storm and stuff. You spot a backpack dangling from the upper branches of a skeletal tree. A few monkeys are clambering amongst the boughs. They screech at you as you approach. I wait for them to leave. After the monkeys finally move on, you pull the backpack down from the tree and find provisions inside. We got sanity herb. Level up. We'll take the full adventure one. I think we want to go this way. Ooh, there's camp. Change plans. We're going here. Faint shimmer of light. You follow the light and find a weathered block of stone encompassed by a strange light. When you touch it, energy flows into your body. You feel invigorated. Sleep is now the last thing on your mind. Nice, but I was kind of hoping to sleep until I could see again, but, you know, that's okay. We'll get there eventually. Nice old lady. We'll take warmth. Eh. On the rocky ledge a few feet below you, you spot a tree stump with wild herbs growing on it. Sure, we'll gather them. The stems have grown moldy at the base, but you still manage to gather a handful of usable herbs. XP. You're just gonna want my tent, but I'll go visit you anyway. Beneath a rocky outcrop, a woman sits by a small fire, warming her hands. Her face is painted with artful sweeping lines and circles. When she notices you, she waves at you and starts to gesticulate before pulling something out of her pack. After a moment, you understand that she wants to trade with you. She wants fur gloves, and you can choose something from her in return. You choose. Sure, I'll trade gloves for another tent. This seems fine. Thank you. Sweet. Extra tent, very useful. Okay, so we are going up there. So let's make it to here so we can get a better look at our surroundings. Okay, so I have to go around that way to get there anyway, so let's stop here. Need to rest for energy pretty quick. We'll turn around and take a detour, especially since we don't have much energy. Oh, hey, there's a, cave here. Yeah, we'll rest. Let's take a long rest and heal up. Might take one of those herbs for sanity soon. We will search the intact tents. I find some equipment. Protective helmet, high quality. Ooh, we got a fancy red helmet. Oh, goodbye music. We'll take it slow. That was weird. Wind Chime Shrine. Sanity. Yes. Well, if you're gonna have me go... Oh, that's why. Well, let's... Come on. Go here. Under a tarp, you discover a large, empty cage. Tufts of brownish fur are stuck between the bars. This seems like a bad idea to enter the cage. You find a backpack full of provisions in the corner. Hooray! It wasn't a bad idea. We lost sanity, though, which isn't great. Hey, if I can't occasionally choose the obviously dumb choice for comedic value, what business do I have playing this in front of an audience? It's a good excuse. Out of nowhere, a stranger suddenly appears. He is clad in furs, and his face, just visible amidst his heavy garments, looks sallow. As you approach, he proffers a small parcel wrapped in leather. Better not be ahead. You find valuable equipment inside. You look up to thank the stranger, but he has vanished. Ooh, high-quality climbing gloves. Nice. I feel even better about trading my fur gloves for a tent. Alright, let's get up here so we can see what's going on. It's gonna be stormy tomorrow. I don't know if I can make it to that one. Let's go to here. And we'll probably want to rest. In a deep pit, you discover the half-decayed carcass of a goat. It must have fallen into the pit and been gored by the sharpened stakes at the bottom. There's no doubt about it, this was a trap. You squint down into the pit. Looks like there's something pinned underneath the goat. I climb into the pit and inspect the carcass. You sit on the edge of the pit and carefully lower yourself down until you feel firm ground underneath your feet. Breathing through your mouth, you drag the carcass slightly to one side. Only then do you realize the goat is wearing a harness, the kind you'd usually find on pack animals. You search the saddlebags and find some equipment. Your sadness over the goat's fate gives way to gratitude tinged with joy. High quality gloves. Let's take one of these herbs. I mean, I could have fit it without doing that, but we're getting a little lower on sanity, so it seemed like a good chance to do that. Oh, I'm definitely not making it to there. Let's just sleep. We'll do a long sleep and get back a lot of energy. We'll go here along the way. Goat! I approach it in a friendly manner, leaving the herbs behind. Oh. Thanks, goat. Let's take Stay Warm 2. Keep her body heat up. Beloved goat friend. Goat friend is good friend. Tanabata tree. We'll take energy. Alright, let's go to the cave. Sleeping person. I don't want to get chased out, so we're just going to lay down and rest. We're going to fully heal, because that's going to... Oh. I was going to say, I thought there was a storm today, but maybe it just hasn't changed. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. Sleep through a chunk of the storm. Need to start looking for the beacon before it's stormy. Think I'm going up there? Let's guess that I'm probably going up there. That's the tallest place I can see at the moment. Let's go around this way if I can. Let's keep point of interest hopping for a bit. Hello, goat. We will hide. Hide behind the rock. Not get eaten by a large wildcat. Thank you, goat. Several locals approach you with spades on their backs. They are carrying a large object wrapped in a cloth. A procession. You listen to their monotonous guttural singing, which they do not even halt when your eyes meet. Their otherworldly song is full of pain and sorrow. I talk to the strangers. A man with deep wrinkles on his face points to the cloth. You recognize the outline of a human being beneath it. The man reaches into his pocket and pulls something out. With tears in his eyes, he hands you a gift. Then he turns around, walks over to a young man with broad shoulders, and rejoins the mysterious song. Huh. Not what I was expecting, but I'll take it. Shooting star! Sanity! Yes. I'm just going to keep point of interest hopping until I can see again, I think. There is a pile of snow at the foot of the slope. An avalanche must have hit here recently. A series of very regular holes in the snow catch your attention. Someone has been digging here. But for whom? Or for what? You are reminded of the procession. Didn't those men have spades on their back? A keepback. There is a piece of paper lying in the snow. No, a photograph. One of an old man flanked by two strong young men. A father and his sons. Their eyes beam with joy. You recognize one of the faces. You carry on digging, but there is nothing more. Just endless snow. Let's not grave dig immediately after they've buried him. I find out what's wrong with him. Oh, dislocated shoulder. Ooh, high quality oxygen mask. Alright, well, let's swap that out. And we'll use the oxygen bottle, I guess? Okay. Alright, let's get up here. We'll take this wonder point of interest. I know we're going back a little bit. Then we can kind of see what's up. Wind chimes. Well worth. We got sanity and a level up. Let's take this one. It's 2 days of less sanity drain, which actually seems kind of relevant. We'll still thoroughly search. We've got some equipment. Ooh, what's that? Thunder Charm. Minus 20% energy cost on all terrain. And less sanity loss. Nice. Finally got something to put in those spots. Okay, so it is up there. I think I need to rest. I'm almost out of energy. Okay. So that looks like a steeper climb. This one, it looks like I can go a bit more flat as I kind of scope it out. Or I could go straight up here and then make my way up this way. This also seems... It's hard to tell which is closer, but this looks like a better kind of bridge if I just go get some altitude here. It's a lot of blockages, though. Well, there are here, too. Let's go up to here. Let's take this way. Although there's... Actually, let's go this way. I'll try to stay below the death zone for a bit. Carefully slide. Switch to our fur gloves. A wide crack in the ground in front of you brings you to an abrupt halt. You look into the depths. Jagged ice reaches up at you like spears. Suddenly, you hear rumbling behind you. Startled, you turn around. An avalanche of ice and snow is rushing toward you, cutting off your way. You're trapped. I jump across the crack. You quickly take a few steps, run up and leap. Your arms flail, but instead of feeling solid ground beneath your feet again, you slam into the ice wall with full force and slide down it. A spike of ice bores its way into your thigh as you grab hold of a rocky outcrop. In agonizing pain, you pull yourself up to the crevasse's edge, saving yourself. Ow. But my helmet saved me from taking health damage. Alright, we're gonna drink our tea. Thank you, helmet. If I said you were the unsung hero, would anyone besides me get my terrible joke? Possibly, but probably not. It's fine. 90s music references. Your path leads you across a narrow ridge with snow and ice deposits on the edges. Beyond the edges, the mountain falls away steeply. One wrong step and you'll plummet into the depths. Should you risk it? Detour. The snow deposits are unpredictable. You prefer to take a detour than to risk plunging into the abyss. Especially when you put it that way. Oh, death zone. I think we are going to mend wounds just to get the sanity. I maybe should have used another herb before that. I checked the slope. Okay. Well, we got XP and some stats. Strong smell. You go deeper into the cave. After a few feet, you come across a small water hole. A thin ray of light falls through an opening in the solid rock ceiling and reflects off the water's surface, creating an intricate light pattern that mesmerizes you for a moment. Yay, sanity. If I rest... It doesn't seem worth it. We'll keep going. Especially a nice day with daylight. Let's go up here. Nice. Okay. That's gonna be way behind some rocks and stuff. Let's just keep making our way up, I think. Oh, there's one right there. Dang it. Didn't catch it before the, scent. We're going back for that. In a deep crevice in the rock, hidden behind some shrubbery, you find a fur pouch. It looks like it may have belonged to a hunter. I search the fur pouch. You're in luck. The pouch contains provisions. Green flare pistol. Calls for a trader. Okay. Huh. Can I equip that? Nope. Okay. Well, if we want a trader, we'll do that. Alright, let's go to here. We'll rest in the cave. And we're gonna have some sanity issues this run. Fireflies! Sanity! Thank you! Lay down and sleep. Long rest. That'll get us through most of the night. It's gonna be cold tomorrow. But not a snowstorm. Let's take controlled breathing. Yeah, we'll go this way around. The shrines are sometimes good providers of sanity. Actually, before we get there, let's use these. In case we only get an option for health and not sanity. Haha! But I'll still take energy. But still, got there. No, it's okay. Let's make some forward progress here. Icy wind, follow the wind. Grinding noise. Oh, our torso. Our poor, poor torso. We'll take a brief sleep. And that's our first actual torso injury. Or as many as we had last time. It's not that bad. We're good on oxygen. There's the station. We'll search. Provisions. Ooh, bandage. Can fix our torso later. Okay, we are actually almost all the way up. Which is nice, considering the kind of meandery path we've been taking. Right next to another somewhat phallic rock. I'm gonna take a drink of water before I start narrating again here. Your heart races as you haul yourself up to the summit. You did it! Finally! You immediately take a look at the structure. A steel mast rises into the sky, and metal wire supports the large struts that sprout from either side of it. It's definitely an antenna. You move closer, taking out the amulet. The stone in your hand pulses strongly, evenly. The wires on the mast begin to vibrate, and you hear a humming sound. It's quiet at first, but then starts growing louder and louder. We're going to irradiate ourselves so hard. It seems the young woman was correct, at least about the radiation. It's strong up here. But is it strong enough to stop the time loop? Probably not, because we have a mountain number 3 we can climb. Deep in thought, you lean against the mast. Then you notice a few strange notches on one of the metal struts. You scrape away the ice. No, those aren't notches, they're letters. People have carved their initials into the steel. You gasp in surprise when you see your name, right there, alongside the others. I'm shocked. What does it mean? Why can't you remember reaching the summit before? Radiation! This whole thing is getting out of control. You have to get back and confront the mysterious stranger. Who might be us. Is probably us. Okay. Hooray! Start climbing back down. A swarm of flies hovers above a trench. Their buzzing sounds unusually loud and strange to you. Heart pounding, you peer over the edge of the trench. At the bottom, you see a pile of human corpses intertwined, their faces covered in black spots. We shouldn't investigate the corpses. We'll just not. Let's not. That sounds like a communicable disease. Maybe if it comes up on a short mission and we're better on stats. Honestly, I couldn't spare the sanity to go look. Every now and then I have to make the smart decision. Not always, though. Golden Eagle. I regain sanity. Yes. Glad we took the scientist, though, with the sanity. Popper. Yes. Good popper. I find provisions. I got tea and moon herb. We're just going to take the moon herb. And then let's sleep. Take a long sleep and get lots of energy. Hooray! Now we have inventory space again. Maybe we should call the trader. I mean, the worst that happens is we don't trade with them. You carefully open the door of a shack. Inside, there are books and other documents piled to the ceiling. Just as you are about to enter, a tall woman with long white hair suddenly appears in front of you. She speaks to you quickly in a language you do not understand. When you shrug apologetically, she disappears and returns shortly with a few possessions. So she wants to trade. She would like an oxygen bottle from you and offers one of her items in return. I could get another tent. But honestly, I probably just want food. Because I still have 3 full tent uses. And we can see that we're closing in on our end goal there. I don't see any points of interest, so let's just start going that way. Well, there's some down there. Alright, well, let's make our way down here then. That's an alarming sound to make while I'm climbing. That might be worth it. Sometimes those give sanity. It's not that far out of the way. Well, you know. We'll hack through the ice. Shards of ice fly wildly as you hack away at the ice. You clear it away chunk by chunk until you have cleared the passage. You take a deep breath. Your arms ache, but you did it. We did it! Ooh, flower. Feeling of happiness means sanity. And a level. Let's just take fresh air 1. And while we're right here, I'll take barely any time or energy. Oh, hey, it's the, aw, I don't have enough energy to fix his shoulder. You stow away the oxygen bottle and nod your goodbye. The stranger raises his voice, but you're already out of earshot. Okay. Oof, indeed. We're gonna find his corpse later. Oh, the dynamite. We'll carefully move the crates. We got a torch, but we also got XP. Okay. I was thinking I could go here to here. And then back over and around, but I should sleep first. Probably should have put on my oxygen mask first. Oh well, too late now. What am I wearing? Protective helmet? I really should just put on the oxygen mask. Yeah. Oh, I don't have one. Yes, I do. This one again. We got provisions from the mysterious stranger. Here's bird tea. Hooray for bird tea. As you climb along a crevasse in a glacier, you see an oxygen bottle together with an oxygen mask buried under a thick layer of ice. The bottle seems to be intact. We'll just continue. We don't need either of those. Okay, I have gone enough out of the way already, so let's just head this way. Sanity's getting low. I can, however, just go around this way and hit these points of interest and still be along the right path, so let's go this way. Oh, icicles. But it didn't hit me in the eye. Well, I wasn't wearing my hat. The branches of a nearby bush are completely covered in spider webs. As you take a closer look, you notice several spiders vanishing into a hole in the ground. You bend over and inspect the hole. It looks like there's something hidden in there. We're just going to continue. I am very low on sanity. You encounter a mountaineer sitting listlessly on the icy ground. He does not seem to notice you. Have an O2 bottle. The mountaineer gets up slowly. He bows and starts to carefully climb down the mountain. Yeah, look at all that sanity! I mean, if I was desperate enough for supplies, yeah, I probably would. Or if I was, like, completely sane. If it's this cold, they're probably not venomous. Steaming hot water bubbles out of a crack in the rock into a stone basin below. You dip your fingertips into the milky pool. It feels warm and soothing. A hot spring. You didn't expect to find any volcanic activity on the island, but then this whole region is full of surprises and inexplicable phenomena. Woo, we get to have our onsen episode! Maybe the occupiers kept the island its secret in order to exploit its unique properties? Or maybe they themselves are responsible for these phenomena. Sorry, every time it just goes through my head. You don't have the answers to any of these questions. You have to push onward to scale the summit. That's why you're here. All the puzzle pieces will come together once you're up there. You're sure of it. But first, you want to stop for a rest. You can't resist the chance to take a hot bath. Like I said, onsen episode. Ooh, nice. Sanity. Perilous ice. Lose body heat. I think we have a lot of tea if we need it. Explore the tunnel. We have a flashlight. Oh, we could use the torch. Use the torch, see if it's different. Nope. We got provisions. Let's have a short sleep. That'll get us mostly through the night. Level up. I'll take fresh air, because our O2 is still pretty good. You descend into a cave and breathe deeply. The air down here is warmer, moister, and richer in oxygen. You almost feel as if it's befuddling you. Your limbs grow heavy, but your mind remains alert. You relax and regain energy. Alright, let's go to here. It's cold. Nope, he's sleeping. Oh, I have a bandage. Yeah. He has a worse helmet. We'll take it for now. Maybe someone will want to trade for it. I doubt it. I mean, there is a trader spot right there. How out of the way is that? Oh, not bad at all. Alright, let's do it. The mountaineer you helped earlier catches up with you. He notices your injury and offers you some healing herbs. I accept. You eat the herbs and feel the strength returning to your body. The mountaineer nods and leaves without a word. Oh, I was hoping there were sanity herbs. I still appreciate. Glacier. We'll quickly pull ourselves up the slope. Use some energy. A stranger is sitting motionless on a rock. His naked torso is adorned with a number of tattoos, strange patterns, and symbols, like those mostly worn by the spiritual leaders of the local indigenous people. It is bitterly cold, and you wonder whether the stranger has frozen to death. I talk to the stranger. The stranger opens his eyes and gives you a stern look. Looks like he's alive. I give him some food and then leave him in peace. The stranger reaches behind his back and pulls out a canteen, which he offers to you. The pleasant fragrance of herbs is tantalizing. You raise the flask to your lips and take a sip. Ooh, nice. Well worth. You can barely believe your eyes. A local is trundling across the terrain in front of you, leading a pony heavily laden with packs. When you make your presence known, the stranger comes to a halt and beams at you. They point to the bags and boxes and offer to trade with you. They use gestures to communicate they need a flask of tea. You can choose something from them in return. You pick canned food. Nice. Okay. Go to here. I can't tell how out of the way we are, but that's okay. Oh, sleeping person. Bye. I really can't see. Oh, I'm not going that far out of the way. That's good. All right. Flames. We'll regain some warmth. Let's go to here. We'll continue. There could be something good, but we don't have the sanity for it. You lean back against a rock face. A distant melody reaches your ear, soft, tender, and beautiful. You close your eyes for a moment, breathing deeply and evenly. You keep listening. The music seems to be coming from inside the mountain. Could it be yet another legacy of the occupiers? Or maybe its origins are more mysterious. Whatever it is, it makes you smile. Sanity! Okay, so I'm gonna hit that and then set it to go here. While I can see it. The snow under your feet is churned up as if recently moved around. Could someone have been digging here? We'll dig deeper. You kneel down and use your hands to dig through the snow. You can feel the cold creeping up your arms. To your surprise, you suddenly find an old two-way radio in the snow. It is silent. The wet snow has obviously damaged it. Disappointed, you continue your journey, but spend some time thinking about the person who left the radio behind. Exhausted, you crawl into a narrow cave. You are safe here. As you descended, your amulet grew hotter and hotter, its color gradually shifting to yellow. The stone was soaking up the radiation like a sponge soaks up water. I hope there's sound. The game's fairly quiet. I am talking. The game is pretty ambient. Now it has turned to glowing red. You are starting to worry that the amulet will burst when you hear a shrill siren in the distance. Time will be reset soon. Will the radiation be enough to break you free from the time loop? You'll have your answer soon. I mean, probably not. There's Third Mountain. Yeah, level ups. I can turn up the game a hair, but it does get a bit loud when it swells. Alright, we got upgrade points, capacity, new items, no use, and event knowledge. When you wake up, you immediately look toward the mysterious stranger. Her expression doesn't reveal whether your attempt to reverse the time loop was a success. Excitedly, you tell her about everything you saw, including the initials on the antenna. You want to know what it means. Can't you see, you've already been up there at least once. Probably multiple times. We've met each other many times, too. Out there and here in the station. But you didn't believe me. It's only since you've had the amulet that your memory lasts past a single time loop. It allowed you to regain consciousness, and now you remember everything. Doubt gnaws at you. Wouldn't it be better to just forget? The pain and the fear of being trapped here forever. Why didn't the stranger tell you everything right from the start? And what might she still be hiding from you? I know the situation we're in is no easy one. I wanted to give you time to get accustomed to it all. You know, it took me years to understand all this. The importance of the stone in particular remained a mystery to me for a long, long time. It's the key to this prison. Prison? You swallow hard. Does that mean you scaled the summit with the antenna for naught and you're still stuck in the time loop? The stone is overheated, just as it should be, but it didn't break the time loop. Please give me time to think about this. In the meantime, you should probably go train some more. It's not over yet. Okay. Event knowledge. Let's get both of these up to 5%. Level up our characters. Okay, adventurer. Significantly reduced time cost on all terrain. Right, critical events for 6 hours. O2, body temperature. Gain sanity while you're in the death zone seems useful. So let's do sprint, and we'll take this one next. Scientist. Let's see here. Effectiveness of items seems good. Let's do canned food and oxygen. Oh, we need to do this first. Okay. Okay, we'll do that. Journalist. Let's take these two. Okay, we got more points for gear. So the torch is a lot cheaper, but it's only one-time use. I think I want to keep the flashlight. Oh, we have a second page now. Call for help. Call for a trader. I could just take some consumable items. Actually, what I could do is get some insulated boots. Yeah! I like that. Alright, let's do a side mission. Expansive terrain. Death zone, less challenging. Vast mountain, moderate elevation. Expansive mountain. Let's do this one, because we haven't played as the adventurer today. Very thin air, very cold. So let's take the adventurer. Yep, I like this loadout for that. Alright, let's do it. There is a new task waiting for you, a new challenge to master. You head out again into the unknown. Alright, let's start here. Shooting star. I mean, that's not terribly useful to start with. Where am I going? Ah! What is this? Oh, these are my abilities I have now. Reduce time cost additional body temperature gain when moving. Duration 2 hours, cooldown 24. I mean, I may as well use this or else I'll probably forget to. There's where I'm going. Okay. So that's a heck of a backtrack that way, so let's just move forward. Same for that. Okay. This is a straight up just scale the thing and go back down. Clanging. Yeah, we're already using our flashlight. We got tea. We don't need to sleep. Let's make some forward progress and head up this one. You reach a rocky hollow, half covered with glacial ice. As you carefully climb over the sheet of ice into the hollow, you come face to face with a pair of eyes staring at you. You breathe in sharply. The eyes are those of a woman who is almost completely frozen into the ice. Only her face and the top of her torso are exposed. I free the corpse from the ice. It takes a while until finally the corpse of a woman cloaked in furs is lying in front of you. Her skin is sallow, yet flawless. You can't make out any signs of decay either, so you briefly wonder whether she has just fallen asleep. You have heard tell of well-preserved corpses at altitudes like these, but this one? Incredible. Also encased in ice, you find some equipment. Nice. Ooh, better fur gloves. Take it slow. Alright. Let's shoot for up this way, I think. You approach a canyon and notice that a rope has been stretched across it. Who could have done that? And can you risk using it? We'll take a detour. If the rope snapped, you would never survive the fall. You decide to find another way. Yeah, it looks like kind of a dead end up there anyway. Very light. We approach it. Fireflies. Level up. Warm thoughts. Alright, let's hit up this. Oh, we found the onsen episode again. Nice. We'll thoroughly search the corpse, get some tea, and some XP. Let's see here. Let's go up this way so we can get a good look at what's going on, actually. I saw a caves this way. Change my mind. Let's go this way. That way we get a cave. Quick. We have lots of tea. We'll carefully slide and lose some body temperature. Strong smell. Follow smell. Small water hole. Is pretty. We level up. Then we sleep. We'll take a long sleep. Okay, it is cold, so let's use this one, and then let's use that one too. Let's actually take the XP gain one. Actually, this early on. We'll have it active for 48 hours, because there's stuff to poke over here. Let's go here to here, and then see where that takes us. Hello, friend. Mountain time! This is very neat. I think you would enjoy this quite a lot. I know you like roguelike and roguelites. If you have the Epic Steam store, it is still free. I think Thursday, I want to say it changes over to new games. It is this one and XCOM 2 that are free this week. It's a fantastic game. I'm enjoying it immensely. And yes, nothing bad ever happens on mountains. Everything is fine. Let's take the warmth on this one. Keep going to our cave. We're stuck in a time loop climbing mountains. Just chill mountain exploration. Ba-dum-tsh. It's cold. We have a body temperature meter. Explore the tunnel. Not like we found a bunch of corpses or anything. Shh. Not supposed to warn people about all the corpses we come across. I mean, that's probably fair to warn people about the bunch of corpses we come across. We'll use flashlight. We got a box of provisions. They're very useful. Do we want to sleep? We're probably fine. Hydrate. Ah yes, corpses, the famous mountain plant. Yes. Okay, we don't need to rest. Let's level up. Let's do the body temperature upgrade. Feel like that'll be helpful. Okay, so we're here, and we need to get up there where that green... Hang on, where that green light is. And we started back that way. Can't even see where we started now. Okay, let's keep going upwards. Let's shoot for here to get that point of interest. Oh, we're entering the death zone. We, use more oxygen in the death zone. Oh, we get a buff. Let's take the reduced energy. Ooh, saddlebag. Faded hoofprints. There's herbs in the saddlebag. Man, we went through a lot of those in the last climb. Yeah, I think we want to go this way. So we're gonna have to go around this big rock if we want to go this way. By the time we reach that cave, we'll probably actually want to rest. Let's go around and take it. Ooh, that's a lot of... Let's keep going and see what happens. Slowly you inch your way forward, checking the stability of the ground. You have almost made it across the ridge when a sheet of snow breaks away and you are thrown to the side. You frantically flail about as you slide down the slope. Then there's a snap in your chest and a feeling as if someone is pushing a knife into your body. You clutch the area and cough. With any luck, it's just a fractured rib. My torso! It's always my beautiful torso. Summit fever. Oh, that's my buff. That's a good thing. Yeah, bad things happen to our torso a lot in this game, it feels like. This game just has it out for my torso. Deep wide fault. Let's explore. I have a flashlight. Let's use the flashlight. Flashlight is OP. It's a backpack. We got more tea. So much tea. Alright, let's lay down and sleep. Let's have a long sleep and do more energy recovery. Man, it's just... Oh, it's a nice day tomorrow. We, you know, lived that long. We're doing okay so far. Alright, let's go up to here. This ascent is steep enough, it's going to take a lot of energy. I wonder if I want to go around to hit that wonder. Oh well, we're here now. There's cave. Small tunnel. It's dark, but I have a flashlight. Box with provisions. Ooh, another friggin' tent. Amazing. Let's lay down and sleep. We'll do a brief sleep. Level up. When you reach a point of interest, gain sanity. I think we want that for the next 48 hours. Actually. That'll give us some good recovery here. I think our... Oh, our Explore the Mountain is still active. Nice. Oh, these. I keep forgetting to re-up these. Okay, do we want to see what terrible thing happens when we do this one this time? You've covered your mouth and nose, but the sickly sweet stench of rotting flesh still overwhelms you. As you get closer, you discover that the corpses don't have spots on their faces after all. Their skin has been eaten away in patches, as though spattered with acid. You've got a bad feeling about this. You make a perfunctory search of the corpses' bags and turn up a few provisions. Better than nothing. Ew, indeed. We got some boots. Ah, that could have been much worse. Not like we got attacked by a bear. Shh. Who would do that? Follow the smell. There's nothing. We get XP. Now let's sleep. We'll sleep briefly. O2's starting to become an issue. I wouldn't have trusted corpse food when the corpses looked like that. Yeah, that's fair. Only active while sanity is above 60. Well... I mean, sometimes that's in effect. And we need some stats. Let's see here. We don't have an O2 bottle. We do have a sanity herb. Let's use that. And a flask of tea. There we go. Right. There we go. Keep remembering to use our abilities. For now, I'm just going to use them while I remember. When we have more of them, I'll use them more smartly. More intelligently, someone might even say. Good old slightly phallic rock marker. You breathe in deeply as you look down from the summit. These mountains are really something else. You wonder how you will find the strength to withstand this madness. But your doubts soon give way to certainty. Deep down, you know that every single climb gives as much as it takes. Each step provides experience, makes you better. And now it's time to keep going and reach your goal. And now we have to make our way back down the mountain and to over there. And that seems not nearby. Oh, that's where we started. We went all this way. Now I have to go all that way. Start by hitting a point of interest. Camp. It's obviously being used by someone. It could contain valuable items. We're not going to search the camp. We'll just keep going. Let's not be monsters on this particular instance. We have definitely been monsters in the past. Alright, let's start heading down this way. Once we get better view of the crevasse, we'll see if there's anything else to hit up. There is. How far to the way is that? Oof. Alright, never mind. The answer was quite. And now I can see it again. There we go. No, stop making windy avalanche-y noises. They're off-putting and upsetting, which I'm sure is the point. It's cave, metallic clanging. That's one of the ones that we go into when we have a flashlight. There was a metallic chest. We got herbs. Downloading the game? Awesome. Like I said, it seemed quite good. You're incorrigible. I mean, it's free. You don't have to pay anything for it right now, so may as well. Also grab XCOM 2 in case you ever feel like playing that. Oh, that's right, you do own XCOM 2. Couldn't remember which one you had been playing. Is that the one I'm in? XCOM is a strategy, tactical, moving sort of game where you have lots of troops and you're trying to take out alien forces and accomplish goals. And it can be very punishing. Especially on higher difficulty levels. Kind of like Darkest Dungeon, but with more of a grid tactics movement and more troops. We'll thoroughly search the tents. I got even more tea. There must have been birds. Let's see here. I think we're okay on body temperature right now, so let's switch that over to energy cost on snow reduction. A whole flock, yes. How many birds does it take to make tea? Sounds like a setup to a very weird esoteric joke. I'm sure we can come up with an answer for that. That is a weird esoteric joke. You encounter a slope filled with rubble. Even your very first step onto it sets off a mini landslide, with stones rolling out from under your feet and down the mountainside. Different path. You decide a detour is your best option and give the rubble a wide berth. How do birds make their tea? They wing it. We got there. I'd say I'm sorry, but you know I'm not. Okay. Hey! Let's eat some food. Where is my... Oh, it's over here. Okay. That's why we check. Is this blocked off? Uh-oh. That might not be ideal. Can I get a marker down anywhere where I can see? Alright, let's just go this way. Never apologize, fun punnery. I will because they're usually terrible. And I am well aware of that fact. These are abilities, before I forget. Embrace the puns. I usually do. Alright, this is super out of the way, but turns out this route was kind of bad. It's okay, we got supplies, we can go around. Transport case. We searched the case. It has empty. There is nothing, but we leveled up. Additional sandy loss while resting in events. Warm thoughts. Let's do this, I guess. None of those were particularly appealing. There's a cave. Faint shimmer light. Fireflies. Let's sleep. Let's have a long sleep. Let's go have an encounter. Why did they leave in such a hurry? Let's search through the provisions. In a sleeping bag, you find a thick book bound in leather. You engross yourself in reading the handwritten entries, and you learn about a zoologist who spent most of her life searching for an undiscovered species of the genus Homo. There is also a sketch of a hirsute human-like creature, almost 10 feet in height. It reminds you of the legendary Yeti. Ah yes, the zoologist encounter, which means we'll probably have another one in a bit. You approach a canyon. Oh, we're not taking that rope. No-uh. We saw what happens in Kyrandia if we try to take a thin rope across... Well, across a river in that case, but... Your breath is taken away. Towering in front of you on the slope are bizarrely shaped masses of ice and snow. And several tents not far away. Who set up camp here? You call out, but no one answers. I'm just going to continue. All of the options I remember having taken ended up poorly. Goat! Goat friend. I can give it food. We're going to give the goat food. The goat gives a friendly bleat and shares its herbs with you. Aw, thank you, goat friend. We're close enough to the exit that I figured we could share the food and be fine. I did feed the goat. Oh god, we're way further away now. This is not a good area we're in. Oh, I can go through this way. Okay. Gigantic footprints. Carefully climb into the crevasse. It's a woman's corpse. Oh, it's the zoology lady. High quality snow boots. Yeah, alright. I mean, I'll hang on to them for the moment, but... Neato. Hello, goat. Yes, we will hide with the goat. Hide behind the rock with the goat. So we don't get eaten by a wildcat. Thanks, goat. Stay warm. On that note, I'm going to remember that I have activated abilities. Okay, we need to get up here so we can see what way we need to actually go to get out of here. Oh, that's where the exit is. Alright. Let's just continue. And GTFO. You have reached your goal. Your body feels weak, but your heart is jumping for joy. You know that the mountain is a merciless foe, but this time around, you have defeated it. Then we get stats. Look at all those things we did that gave us different kinds of XP. Then we watch the bars go up. It's very exciting. Yeah, character XP, environment knowledge. I wonder what the max level is. 10 maybe? More than 10? Potentially less than 10? These seem to be the options. You wake up in the station with one thought plaguing you. How long have you already been on the island, unwittingly trapped in this time loop? Hard to say. Months? Years? It might sound strange, since time is basically the only thing I think about, but I've also lost all sense of it. You have more questions that you want answered. How did the stranger get into the station? And how does she know about the experiments that took place here? You should know that I'm not here by chance. My father is the lead researcher. Or, he was, I mean. When the accident happened, I must have lost consciousness. When I finally woke up, I was alone. I was just a girl, and I was afraid. I was scared to set foot outside the door. Am I your father? Am I you? These are questions that maybe will eventually get answered. When I eventually realized that my father wasn't coming back, I started to look for an escape. I ventured out of the station and met people, but when we saw each other again, they didn't remember me. Everything out there kept repeating, but not in here. It was like a puzzle where the pieces didn't really seem to fit. Even after all these years, I still feel like I only understand a tiny fraction of what's going on. Good thing I'm here to do all the grunt work. You probably feel like I've deceived you, but please believe me when I say that was never my intention. I just want to get out of here like you do. Level ups. Okay, this one. Let's do... reduce body temperature loss at night and in cold weather. And characters. I feel like it's gotta be higher than 10 considering how many things you can unlock. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Reduce time on all terrain. Yes. Scientist. Let's do effectiveness of oxygen and canned food, and we'll save 50. Then the next one we'll be able to do this. Adventurer, we already did. Journalist. We should probably do some stat upgrades for the journalist. Let's do sanity. There we go. What didn't I... Oh, I still have XP. Well, I can't spend the 50, so you can just keep having an exclamation point at me. We have enough time to at least start another one, so let's see here. Let's do not an anomaly one, so one of these two. Let's go here. We'll take the scientist. This seems like good gear. Let's go. You can also set the camera to rotate. Come back here. Hit R to do a thing. Okay. There's a new task waiting for you, a new challenge to master. You head out again into the unknown. No, R is rest. Is that when I'm in this mode? No? That tooltip lied to me. Because R is rest. Hang on. Mouse. Toggle HUD, take all, show current mission. Ah, some of those I didn't know about. I think that tooltip just lied to me. V, move around. I think V might have been the one that it was trying to say. If I hit... Nope. No idea. Alright, let's start exploring. So if there is a better camera movements, I would like to know about them. It's been my only minor complaint. Strong smell. Follow the smell. Small water hole. It's pretty. We get sanity and XP. And level up. Let's take it slow. Get status back when we rest. Alright, let's just start going this way. We'll skip that one. Hey, it's the spider one. Let's poke it. Spiders skitter over your hands, but they don't hurt you. Your fingertips brush something soft. A cloth bag. Sadly, it's empty. See, it's too cold for them to be venomous. I hope. Fog bank. You reach an expansive plateau. A thick fog bank hangs over a depression in the rock. You stare into the gray mass for a while, wondering if it's concealing something. You find it odd that the fog doesn't seem to be dissipating or spreading at all. We'll walk into the fog. You take one step into the fog, then another. The fog swirls around you, clouding your vision. As you advance, you hear a hiss, then a muffled hammering and rattling. Another hiss. You keep moving forward, arms outstretched. The sound gets louder and louder until it becomes deafening. Your fingers come into contact with something soft. You grab it and turn back. When you emerge from the fog, the noise stops. Did you just imagine it? Maybe you're suffering from severe altitude sickness. But you're holding a bag in your hands. It's full of equipment, and it's definitely real. We got boots. I think I'm back. Internet kind of died there for a sec, it looks like. Okay. It's the dog. The dog is the best. Loud bark. We search the bag. We get equipment. Ooh, we get good climbing gloves and tea. Nice. Let's go this way. Maybe it's someone who doesn't want our tent. And only our tent. She wants a flask of tea and will give us a tent. Okay. Thank you. Enjoy your tea. Let's go to here. Shimmer light. Fireflies. And a level up. We'll sleep and get some energy back. Nothing super close by. Let's just make our way up here so we can see what's up. Oh, we have to level up, that's right. Oh, we're in the death zone already. We'll do energy. We'll level up quick. Stay warm, better temperature gain while moving. Alright, we've made it over the first ridge here. We have a long way to go. Well, let's go here. Maybe we'll see how we want to wind around. Leave the death zone for a little bit. Deep wide fault. We'll explore it. Use our flashlight. Backpack. Hey, get a replacement for our tea. Alright, let's sleep. Take a long sleep and get our energy back. Okay. Let's just cut straight across and not get too far out of the way, I think. Well, I say that, but then that's right there. That's not very far out of the way. Oh, right, we got the control center. Let's go inside, not get eaten by a cat, but get stuff. Yeah, provisions before we get eaten. Ooh, bandage. Okay, now we'll go to here. Metallic clanging. That's another good one for... Whoops, that's not what I meant to... Oh well. Hang on, can I back out? Excellent. I follow the noise. We have a flashlight. Ooh, food. Now we'll sleep. We'll do a brief sleep. And level up. We'll take it slow. I'm sure we'll be doing more resting. Okay, so it's up there. We're not going to go back that way. So if I click up here somewhere, let's do it. Yay, food indeed. Nightfall. It's going to be a nice day tomorrow. We're going to be going back into the death zone in a sec. Right on cue. All right. If I click here... Okay, that's pretty straightforward pathing. Oh, I see a point of interest hiding behind that rock. It thinks it's hiding from me. My first game got so many oxygen tanks. Well, you get enough extra, you can huff them for entertainment. We'll just do a short sleep. All right. Let's head up the shrine. Let's get energy. The weird heavy air cave. Cannot see. There's a wonder right here, so let's go there. Hollow in the snow. Well, that's not good. We'll pull myself out. Oh, that was fine. Haha, it was fine. Everything is fine. Nothing is broken, especially not my torso. There it is. Okay. So let's go to here. So I think I'm going to shoot for hitting our summit goal. And see where we're at on time and go from there. It's gone pretty quick. We might be able to do the whole mountain. Hey, it's a tree! We'll do controlled breathing for better O2. Okay, we want to go up this way. So let's start going up that way. I think I've got all my energy reduction stuff on and not my temperature stuff. Yep, okay. Oh, and my O2 stuff as well. Good, good. None of this is hazardous. I think that's super out of the way. Yeah, it is. Okay. We'll let it be. Hey, buddy. Alright. I don't think we're going to be able to make it up there without resting. So let's go ahead and rest. Do a long sleep. There, please. We gonna speed run this mountain. By that, I mean nothing like speedrunning. Our old friend, the phallic rock marker. You've made it to the summit. A beautiful view is your reward, but more than that, you've gathered plenty of valuable experience that will help you survive up here. but you have not yet come to the end of your explorations. You still have to reach your goal. How far away is my goal? About as far as we came, really, so... yeah, we should be able to finish this. Alright, let's start our downward trajectory. Actually, let's eat our food. Here we go. Take advantage of the nice weather and the daylight. Alright, let's get to here. Then we might have to rest. There's a cave, but there's no way I'll make it to it. Without resting anyway. Right, let's have a sleep. Let's have a long sleep. Let's go to here. We should be able to make it to that cave. Not going on any hazardous terrain as far as I can see. So we shouldn't have any events that interfere with that. Actually, I might not be able to see hazardous terrain while I'm moving. Oh, yeah, I can. Okay. Oh, good. It's right here. Okay. Oh, there's a person sleeping. We're not going to wake him up, especially since we definitely want to rest. He might be mad and chase us out of the cave, which, fair. Very fair. Okay. It's cold, but nice weather so we can see. Let's go towards that. Wait. Let's do that. That is a well-hidden point of interest there. Oh, it's the warm rock. We'll get some sanity from the warm rock. Okay. Precious friend. That seems out of the way. Alright, let's go a little bit. And we'll rest, because that's about to use a ton of energy. Huh, we're actually going to run out of tent here. So we'll sleep long. Get the most energy that we can. Do I have a second tent? I think I have a second tent. I do. Okay. We're fine. Man, why are we blowing through energy so quick? We are not making it very far. Oh, uh-oh. I didn't stop quickly enough. Every step is torture. If only you could just sleep for a few minutes. My eyes close. The pain wakes you up again. You're lying on the ground, blood running from your nose. Well, we took health damage, but we got more energy. Let's sleep. Seriously, I feel like I should not be burning this much energy. Oh, it's because we're probably still in the death zone. And it's cold. Alright. Well. Thanks. Thanks, camera. Nope, that's... There we go. Here. Let's go here. So I can see. In theory. Honestly, I'm probably better off skipping that one and going to, like, here and having less elevation changes since energy is becoming a little bit of a concern. It's going back down there and back up. Left the death zone and then right back into it. Oh, look at that. We're back in the death zone. Alright, let's have a sleep. Nice, long sleep. Pile of garbage. You stand in front of a fissure, completely befuddled. It is full of empty cans, torn clothing, and other junk. A sharp stench fills your nostrils. Someone has left a pile of garbage here. I climb into the fissure and search through the garbage. You hold your breath as you rummage through the garbage. There is human excrement mixed in here. You gag as you pull the half-decayed head of a goat out of the pile. Someone must have decapitated the poor creature. You grit your teeth. Finally, you find an old backpack full of equipment. You're in luck. The equipment is still intact. It's a better oxygen mask. Technically worth. Gross, but technically worth. Alright, let's go up here to the shrine. And hope it isn't a dead end at the top here. No, that doesn't feel sanitary. It was in a bag. Shooting star! Energy, please. Definitely energy. Oh, it's just over the way. Okay. So let's stop at the Wonder. And we'll hit our exit and wrap up for the night. It's a glacial cave that's blue. Your stomach rumbles and your guts suddenly start to cramp. You only just managed to pull your pants down in time to empty your bowels. Stop to rest. As you lie doubled over in the snow, you can't help but think about the pile of garbage and its horrible stench. Maybe you caught something there? Is that even possible in these temperatures? You have no idea, but you do know that removing your mountaineering gear always takes a certain amount of time. Time that bout of diarrhea won't necessarily grant you. Alright, fine, it was a bad idea. Fresh air, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's fine, we did it anyway. You've reached your goal. Your body feels weak, but your heart is jumping for joy. You know that the mountain is a merciless foe, but this time around, you have defeated it. Yeah, we can all I told you so all you want. Uh-huh. Look at all our numbers go up. Alright. Your eyes snap open and you rub your temples. Back in the station again. There's the stranger again already waiting for you. You want to know why she chose you. After all, you're not the only person in these mountains. I tried to make contact with the locals, but it wasn't just that they didn't trust me, they were downright hostile. Well, who could blame them? After all, we showed up on their island uninvited and started making ourselves right at home. But even considering the underlying hostility, it almost worked out once. I spoke to a shaman. His whole body was covered in tattoos. He believed me, but he was also concerned that his mind would stay addled forever. It works like this. If you die out here, all that happens is the time resets. You experience everything all over again, but you don't remember it. If you have the stone with you, though, your memory stays intact, including your memory of your own death. When you finally come back, your body may be unscathed, but your mind, well... For the shaman, the thought of ending up as a soulless husk was much more frightening than being trapped in the time loop forever. Fair? No one wants to end up as a soulless husk. You know you don't, anyway. You want to know if the stranger has tried scaling one of the peaks herself, or if she always gets other people to do the work for her. I'm not a mountaineer, and I wouldn't survive an hour in the death zone. No matter how hard I train, I'll never be as good as you. But I have other qualities. Let's just each stick to the jobs we're good at, alright? That's the only way we'll ever get out of here. Okay, let's do our level ups here. Let's upgrade our ice and snow energy. Do some character level ups. Let's see here. More sanity in the death zone seems good. Let's do this. And then we'll take one of these two. Probably this one, because that gives us this as an option. Maximum sanity seems good. Alright. With that, I am going to head out for the evening. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I have still been enjoying this game a lot. I will be back on Thursday, probably with this. Probably make some hot tea beforehand. Throat's getting a little sore from all the narrating. But yeah, I'll be back with something on Thursday for sure, if not this. Like I said, take care. Thanks again. Have a good night. Bye!